Namaste programs, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's leg 16 of the French bush trip. We're at l'Alpe d'Huez and we're heading to Courchevel. It's LFHU to LFLJ. But first we must turn around. So let's give ourselves a little bit of power. Take the parking brake off. Done. A bit more power then. Alright, let's get to the end here and brake and see if we can actually pivot. I'm not sure that we can. Yeah, actually, yeah, but we can. We can do it almost one wheel pivot. Perfect. Alright, there we go. Let's take off. Plenty of room. What is this? Why is there a green thing at the end of the runway? It's the roof of the house. What's that all about? So, 269 for 1 minute 13. Multiple confluences. La Romanche River. As you take off on runway 24, which is what we did, at Alpe d'Huez, head southwest across the valley below. When you reach the confluence of rivers, turn north to track with the waters of La Romanche. Northeast of your position, you should be able to see Lake Verney in the distance. Alright, well we won't exactly hit the right direction just yet. Let's avoid this mountain. That seems like a wise thing to do. Look at these mountains. Ah, it's also pretty. Also serene and natural. Just, I don't know. Something about mountains just, it feels right. It feels right. It feels like this is a place to set up shop, you know? Right, we didn't say anything about gaining height, so I'm hoping we're sticking to the valleys here. Let's level off. Where's this confluence of rivers? We should pretty much be arriving at it immediately. There's a river there. Maybe maybe 2 or 3 rivers there. Possibly. There we go. We're turning already. We want 11 degrees for 3 minutes 17. Lake Grande Maison. Proceed through the valley just north of Lake Verney, preparing for the valley to make an abrupt turn towards the east. I see. This ridiculously straight road here with all its farmlands. Interesting. What's going on with our fuel? Yeah, we're sort of mostly on the left still. The pump's still on? It isn't. We're good. Ah, this is a dam. Damn. But again, I think we'll just stick to the valleys and not go over the mountains. We're already up pretty high. Is this north of this Lake Verney? And then the valley will make an abrupt turn to the east? Going to be around the corner here. Oh, there's civilization just hidden in these mountains. They look like ski runs, I think. It might be a ski resort up there. Follow this little rally, this little river, the river valley. That's harder than it sounds to say. I guess we're getting to the end of this valley here and then turning right, or was it that valley there? I feel like I should gain some height. I really do. This isn't. My spider senses are tingling. It's all very well and good to stay in the valley, but if suddenly there's a rock outcrop or something that we need to get over, we're not going to have enough room to maneuver. And that would be dangerous. This little road that just cut into, no one would even, you never would even think people could live here. Like the little village just there. What's it doing? What are you doing, you nuts? So I haven't seen Lake Grand Maison. It's either behind this hill here, because this is certainly where it's turning east. Wow, look at that. Yeah. Yeah, magnificent. Absolutely magnificent. Alright. Left sightseeing, raw guiding plane in direction it needs to go. I see no lake. I think these instructions might be round the wrong way. At least the titles are. There we go, we're turning east now. So we want 91 degrees for 124, and this says, above the hill. When the valley breaks east, follow it and soon you'll arrive at a body of water, Lac de Grand Maison. But that was the title of the previous one. There's the lake over there. This was us turning east. The headings were misplaced in the instructions, as has happened many times on these bush trips. Accidents happen. There we go, look at this lake. So good thing we gained a bit of height, because we would have been well below this particular valley. I'm going to keep going a little bit higher. I want to just be sort of just below the average top of the mountains, you know, so that if I have to, I can put on the power and get over a mountain if needs be. Look at that. Just look at those mountains. Awesome. Awesome. Ah, we've turned. I've been too busy looking at stuff. La Chambre and Saint-Avre, 43 degrees for 114. Reset our clock. Fly over Grand Maison Lake, heading northeast. As you rise over the neighbouring hillside, into the valley beyond, enjoy your first view of your ultimate destination, Mont Blanc, above the horizon. There it is out in the distance. Wow. We're not getting there today, but I believe this is the second last leg, perhaps? Or second to second last, not sure, one of them. I think we can possibly risk leveling off now. And we seem to be following this valley. And a spectacular one it is. Yo, Mont Blanc, I'm coming for you. Alright, 38 degrees for 3 minutes 45. Between peaks Laurière and Cheval Noir. Continue northeast through the valley, eventually you will reach the town of La Chambre, and the waters of the river Larc running through it north to south. Alright, well, down here somewhere. In nearly 4 minutes though, so it's a fair way. A little town here with a little lake, a little pond, a little pool. There's some brisk swimming. Crazy little mountain towns. They're incredible. Have a quick look around. Take in the splendor and majesty and words and adjectives of similar magnitude and import. Well, we've done nearly 2 minutes of nearly 4 minutes, so this must be the town here. This must be La Chambre. The room. Or is it? Maybe Le Chambre is the room. Oh, no. Don't ask me. I don't speak French, I just live here. No, La Chambre's the room, I'm pretty sure. It's not Le. It's not one of these words that changes meaning depending on the gender. Where's this north-south river? Means sort of. If that's the river there, it's not really north-south. It's more, well, you know, north-west-southeast kind of thing. Really substantial little town just sitting here in the middle of these mountains. Human beings really will live anywhere, won't they? You know, given the choice between, like, at the base of a river that enters the sea where you've got, you know, ocean to fish in and rivers to get water from and animals, they go, no, I'm going to go up as high as possible and just hide away in amongst the mountains. I guess the water is fresher up here. Alright, 31 degrees for 229. Notre Dame de Briançon. Track with the river branch that heads northeast into the mountains. Climb to 7,600 feet as you go and continue until you reach the peak at the end of the valley. From here, look for another valley extending northeast and down. Right, so we're going up this weird little valley here. It was already 7,600, but as we found before, their estimates don't seem to be very particularly accurate or useful. They tend to play with the mountains, so we'll go a little bit higher than that. But, you know, it looks like I'm going to have to go over this ridge here, and even at lowest, it's basically, well, just slightly lower than I am now. 7,600 might have just done it, but we're clipping our wheels on the way through. More roads, more towns, all hiding up here underneath the base of this mountain. Awesome, awesome. What a place to visit this would be. Right up here in the mountains. I guess it's probably just some ski resort stuff. Maybe not a town per se. I think we're going to make it over this little hill here. Might just go back up to full speed just in case and get a bit more height. Better safe than sorry. There we go, we did make it over, no problems. Don't think 7,600 would have cut it, but hey. Maybe only just, maybe. Alright, now we're 37 degrees for 315. Confluence in Moutier. I feel like these headings are wrong again. Follow the valley down until you cross over the river Isère as it runs north to south through Notre-Dame de Briançon. Okay, fair enough. We're following this tiny valley here, although it looks like that valley over there would be more interesting. I want my money back. I demand a refund. Amazing. It is amazing. Much larger town just hiding in amongst this valley here. Then an even bigger one down below. Okay. So I don't know if we're heading for this confluence or across the river in Moutier. No, not Moutier. Notre-Dame de Briançon. Guess there could be a confluence down here somewhere. Again, I think the headings are wrong. Very nice, very pretty. I like it a lot. So is this Notre-Dame de Briançon or is it Moutier? I don't know. Doesn't look like a confluence. This does look like just a river that runs north-south. Here we go, time to turn. 142 degrees. For 134, Bozel. Adjust your heading southeast and fly along the river Isère to a confluence in the town of Moutier. Yeah, wrong heading. Climb to 7,100 feet as you begin your approach to Courchevel Airport. Well, don't you mean descend? Let's do some descending then. I wonder where this airport is. I think it must be around the corner. So is this Moutier? Probably. Possibly. And a confluence, yeah, okay, I see. A couple of rivers floating around here. It's fair enough. No, actually, no, we're going to be turning to 115. That's over here. Interesting. I've gotten too low now. So over here. 115 for 216. Doron de Bézil, probably not the correct heading. South of Bouchiers, find another confluence of waterways and follow the branch heading southwest. The river Doron de Bézil. Continue to the town of Bozel, and you'll see another confluence east of your position, and Courchevel Altiport to the south. What's an Altiport? That's not a typo, that's what they've done, Altiport. Around the corner here somewhere. Can we get a look at the picture here? Let's have a look. Alright, well there is an airport there that's not too ridiculous. It's got concrete at least. These crazy little towns. All these crazy little towns. You're crazy. How do you get your Amazon deliveries up here? It must be an absolute pain. And these days, yeah, that would actually be a lot easier than it was. God, imagine back in the day trying to get deliveries up here. Especially in winter. Perhaps it was impossible sometimes. Where's this airport then? To the south. Over there somewhere maybe. Again, up on a hill somewhere, no doubt. So this is Courchevel down here, I think. We'll be going 185, so... And pretty soon, too. Yeah, there we go. So we're turning this way now. 185 for 119. Final segment. Courchevel Airport. Approach the Courchevel Airport, Altiport, again, through the valley south of Courchevel, and come in for a safe landing on runway 22. That must be it there. That must be it there. Okay. I'll allow it. It is kind of what it looks like on the picture, although... Oh, there's a plane taking off from it. Excellent, excellent. Let's get our flaps down if we can. The plane's going to be in my road. Come on, what are you doing, plane? What are you practicing your takeoff and landings for? You crashed into the hill. Now you're in the hill. A little bit weird, that plane. Don't know what's going on. Alright. Let's try and get our speed right. No, there's the plane there now. Oops. Try and float her in. She's a very floaty plane. I can hear the other plane. Well, there's no ATC, so... And there it is in front of me. Just someone else having a zap around. Good on him. Good on him. Oi, trying to land here. Not bad landing, if I do say so myself. I thought I was going to come in a bit short there, but yeah, there he goes, and he's crashing on top of me. What are you doing? Leave me be. Just trying to do my bush trip here. Why has it even got live traffic in the bush trips? That was leg 16 of the French bush trip. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for existing. Au revoir. Goodbye.